Hi friends, this is Kara from iStampin.com. Thank you for joining me on a new day of iStampin Live. I think I'm going to try doing Wednesdays, but unfortunately next Wednesday I will be leaving to go out of town. Jillian has her national dance competition, so we will be leaving on Wednesday. So the only thing I can say is I won't do a live next week, but I'm hoping that Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern time is a good time. Okay, now we can start. So I wanted to use the product of the week that I featured at the beginning of the week, the 2719-2019 in color flower buttons. I just think these are adorable. I think they're $7 and you get 25 buttons, so you get a lot of buttons. But I wanted to show you that the paper that I'm using is not from the In Color. This is from the Brights collection. And I just wanted to really highlight that even if you don't have the correct colors, all of our colors in our, especially with the color revamp, work so well together. They're such complementary colors that I don't even think you would notice that this is a lemon lime twist button and this is the new Granny Apple Green designer series paper. I just think it looks so pretty together. And you know, if you don't have the right colors or the exact colors, definitely go through your supplies and see if there's some complementary colors that would, you know, that would look perfect with it and nobody would ever know the wiser. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I did. Let me show you the products that I used first. All right, so the stamp set is our brand new Itty Bitty Greetings. So have y'all seen this in the catalog? Do y'all like this? Oh, I was so excited when this came out. So I've got a little bit of a glare, so hopefully maybe if I'll do it this way, it won't be such a glare. But it's 32 stamps. And as you can see, there are just wonderful sentiments for a variety of occasions throughout the year, as well as different situations you may come in. If you recall, the card that I made a couple of weeks ago, I used the Sending Prayers. So for today's card, I'm going to do the I Miss You. I just thought that was just, you know, kind of cute. Don't really make those kind of cards very often, so I wanted to do something a little bit different. So you'll want to get out your Itty Bitty Greetings and the classic label punch. So that's what I did. I punched out all the different papers using the classic label punch. And again, obviously you'll need your In Color flower buttons. For the stamp, for the ink, I'm doing Lemon Lime Twist, so I am matching that with the button. And then some baker's twine to thread the button. And then finally, you will need to get out your Brights 6x6 designer series paper. And these are the 4 colors that I chose. So this is Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Coastal Cabana, and Granny Apple Green. And after we make, oh, and then you'll obviously need Whisper White cardstock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the card exactly like this, and then I'm going to show you how you can use your envelope punch board and make a envelope out of the designer series paper and how this will just match perfectly. Okay. All right, so, oh, I guess I need this. Okay, so why don't we start off punching out our paper. And you want to make sure that your stripes are going vertical. So let me just make sure I've got this going the right way. Okay, here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is get out our classic label punch and just punch these out twice because we're going to use both sides. So how's everybody's day going? Are y'all just super busy? Can you believe it is June 20th? Holy moly. I know I say it all the time, but my goodness, it goes by so fast. Oh, thanks, Diana. I love these colors. I just thought this was really cheerful and bright. Okay, and then just one more. Okay, so we're done with the designer series paper. So we'll just leave that over there. I've got my other supplies here. So the size of this card is a 3x4. And y'all know I love little tiny cards. So what you're going to do is cut a piece of cardstock 6 inches by 4 inches. And then I'm going to get my scoring board, and we're going to score this at 3 inches. Oh my goodness, Carol. I know it does go by. So Julian's going to be a junior in high school this next school year. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it just blows me away. We're going to be doing college tours next summer. All right. So just get your bone folder and just burnish that. Yeah, oh no, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Carol. All right. Okay, so what I like to do when I'm, placing different elements on the front of the card, obviously you want it to be balanced. So, you want to try your best that the top and the bottom, are equal. This one, it really isn't. I probably have more space here at the bottom than the top. I don't really think that you would notice that. So, just try your best. It doesn't have to be perfect. But I am going to lay this out first just to make sure that I have a good idea of spacing. And then what we'll do is come back and just put the snail on, but we're not going to press hard on the paper, which will allow us to adjust it if we need to without ripping the cardstock. And as you can see, I'm just alternating between the stripes and the dots. And hi, Marianne. Let's see. Okay, so the next one is this. And I just realized I forgot to do the drawing for the Facebook Live winner last week. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what I'm going to do, okay, so I will, after I get off Facebook Live, I will do a quick, I'll pick the winner, and then I'll announce the winner, and then the next Facebook Live, which will be 2 weeks from today. So if you share this video and comment shared, you'll go into the drawing, and I promise next time I will have the winner announced. I apologize for that. That was just an oversight on my part. Not very organized, I guess, for today. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So I've got a little bit more there at the, okay, a little bit more at the bottom than the top, but I think that's good. All right, so let's just get out our snail, and I'm just going to start at the bottom. And like I said, I'm just going to lightly press down, just kind of like in the center, just in case if I need to adjust this. And I'm going to, if y'all have any questions, just type them down in the, oh, 2 weeks is the 4th of July. Okay. Okay, I'll make that announcement, and I will, because yeah, obviously nobody's going to watch me on the 4th of July. So I will make an adjustment to that date, and I'll let y'all know. That's what happens with summer. You got to be flexible. So I'm trying to be flexible. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I need to move this one over. Whoops. I get all hot and nervous being on Facebook Live, and then all my things get all messed up. Okay. Ah! And my fingers are like, they're sweaty, so they're sticking to the paper. Oops. I would watch you on the 4th of July. Well, maybe I'll do one anyway. It depends on, we don't have any things planned for that day, so maybe I'll do one anyway. Okay. And then the Coastal Cabana. We have a swimming pool in our backyard, so we really just kind of stay here and just cook out and, you know, just hang out with the family, have some friends come over. We don't, you know, we don't go to the beach or anything like that. It's just so crowded for a holiday but like that. I know, Diana, but I do. I still do. I don't know. It's the pressure of being live and not screwing up. Oh, goodness. This is just such a simple card. I liked this. I did see this in our Stampin' Success catalog. So as demonstrators, we get a catalog on a quarterly basis. And I saw something similar to this. So I kind of like, you know, I guess, you know, kind of took this idea. But the thing that I liked about it so much is that it's a different kind of shape, and it's using the punch, a product that, you know, we may not use very often except for stamping out sentiments, and it just shows you how versatile the product can be. And I just really like that. I would have, you know, I would have never thought to use this with designer series paper and make a pattern. I just think that's really cute. Okay, I think I actually did a pretty good job. So now I can press down and make sure that that's all adhered. We are in the West and we are 2 dotted. Oh, yeah. Mary Beth, there's fireworks. I've already heard fireworks going off already. There's people do fireworks in Florida all the time. Okay, so I'm just going to put this off to the side. And this is just a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. And that's what I'm going to use to stamp the sentiment. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad y'all like this. I love the colors. So I'm inking this up in Lemon Lime Twist and just stamping it right there. And the nice thing is if you kind of stamp it crooked, you can make the adjustment with the punch. Okay, so I just want to get the I Miss You in the center. So that looks good. And we're going to pop this up on dimensionals, but first I want to do the button. So again, I'm pulling out the Lemon Lime Twist. This was the product of the week that I featured. And you can either do this 2 ways. You can either thread the button with the baker's twine like I'm going to do, or you can just tie a bow and just use a glue dot and adhere it to the front. I like the look of threading the button, so that's what I'm going to do. And I cut about 16 inches of twine. I just like to make sure that I have enough twine, especially if I'm going to be on camera. I need to give that a cleaner cut so it goes through. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Linda. Yeah, I think so, Marianne. They are thin. If I can get this in here. I don't know, can you see, if I put that up there, can you see how thin that is? I mean, you probably will, let me see. Let me come over here. I'm like not on camera. You know, the way the postage is it's like, it's just crazy how expensive it's gotten. But I think these are definitely mailable. Is that gives you an idea, Marianne, of how thin these are? Oh yes, you definitely need these. These are super cute. You couldn't find me, Debbie. You just have to go to my my iStampin' page. Or if you click on notifications on Facebook, you will it will alert you when I'm live. Okay, so I'm just going to tie a bow. and just pull the tails until I get the bow the size that I want. Hi, Sandra. Oh, hi, Sandy. I'm sorry. I saw your name, your Facebook name first before your comment. Okay, so for those of y'all that are joining, if you share my Facebook, if you share this Facebook Live on your page, all you have to do is click the share button. And I'm doing that right now. So click the share button and then just share that to your group and or share that to your page. And that's all you have to do. And then in the comments, just click that you shared it and you'll go into the drawing. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut off the tails. I'm gonna leave them a little long until I get this. This seems a little big. Okay, now I will use a glue dot to attach the button to the card. So I just like to put one glue dot on the back. And I kind of like place it, you know, have the bow kind of on an angle, like where the Coastal Cabana dot, the polka dot paper is. And then what I will do is use the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Hi, Jewel. I'm so honored that those of you that are on lunch are watching me. That's very nice of y'all. Okay. Oh, thanks, Sandy. No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Oh, thank you guys for sharing. Okay, so I just put 3 mini dimensionals on the back. Okay. And then I will just put it where it just kind of overlaps the button just a tad. Move this over just a little bit. So just like that. Mine's crooked. There we go. Okay, let me cut these tails. They're a little long. And so that's what it looks like. So here's the original. And here's the one I just did, and this is driving me crazy. I feel like it's crooked. Okay. I just love it. I think it's so cute. I hope y'all like it. Okay, so let me show you how you would make an envelope. So obviously this is too small to mail. At least I think so. You know, if there's somebody who's better with the postage, you could tell me, but I don't think this is mailable. But, you know, you can definitely give it, you know, with a gift or, you know, hand it to somebody. So the way that I'm going to make the envelope is I pulled out my envelope punch board. It's been a while since I've pulled this out, so I'm kind of excited to make an envelope. And I am going to use a full sheet of the 6x6 designer series paper. And if you just look on our envelope punch board, it tells you the card size and the paper size. So here it lists 3x4, and it's a 6x6, and the first score line is going to be at 2 5/8. Yes, you can. That's a great idea, Marianne. So you could still make your own, you know, custom envelope, and then just put it in a regular size envelope. Yes, you definitely can do that. Okay, so I'm left-handed, so y'all know if you've watched me, I kind of have to turn this to the side. Okay, so I've got it at 2 5/8, and then I'm just going to score. Whoops. There we go. And then punch. And then what you do now is where your score line is, you just line it up with the tail, this little piece of plastic, and then just score from there. Okay, and then punch, and then so you'll do that on all 4 sides. You don't want to press too hard on the paper because it, you know, it can rip. So you just want to, you know, score it enough, but not too hard. Okay. And then I like to turn it around and go ahead and round the corners. You can skip this part if you don't like to do that. I know that is a great idea, Debbie, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so now we can just take our bone folder, and I'll just use this one, and just fold on all the score lines. And I love the double-sided paper. I just think it's just darling to open up an envelope and see a different pattern. I guess it doesn't really matter which way it goes. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of snail like right here. And then I'll put some down here on the bottom of the flops. And that is all you have to do. So let's slip it in so you can see how easily it fits. That's a perfect fit. Isn't that just darling? So let me bring in this other one. So there you go. So you have your own custom envelope, and with the darling card using the classic label punch, the button that is the product of the week, and then the itty bitty greetings. So that is it. Really quick. You could definitely mass produce these. Obviously you could use, you know, a ton of different things. I mean, this could be a happy birthday card, a thank you card. You know, we've already celebrated Mother's and Father's Day, so you don't need it for that. Congratulations, happy graduation. I mean, there's just a ton of different ways that you could do it. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm so glad y'all like it. I'm definitely a bright colored person, and then these colors just really, they just make me happy, put a smile on my face. All right, do y'all have any questions? Let me go back through here. Debbie, you got lost to go. Okay, you got on. Okay. Okay, it looks like. Yeah, so I definitely think the buttons are mailable. So that's, I think that was about the only question. All right, guys. Well, I think this was a quick iStampin' Live. Let's see, what time is it? It's, wow. I thought this was going to take a little bit longer. I've only been on for 25 minutes. But I think that's it. Unless y'all have any questions. So if you don't have any questions, I will have this edited and up on YouTube and on my blog later today, so you can always go back and refer to it. Also, just as a reminder, the host code for the month of June is right here, and you do receive a free gift from me when you place an order in my online store. And if your order is $150 or more, you don't want to use the code, but you will get the gift. All right, that's about it. Well, y'all have a great rest of the week. I still have a couple of projects. Well, I definitely have a project for Friday, so be sure to check my blog. And then I will announce what I'm going to do for the 4th of July and also next week with iStampin' Live, since I will be driving down to Orlando. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.